Nostalgia, something that is keeping Sega alive in this day and age. But we're not talking about Sega or Sonic. I want to take you all back to the first ever Mario game. No, not that one. No, not that one either. There we go. Tonight it's time for another re-review, this time of Super Mario Bros. For the NES. Enjoy the show. Hello and welcome everyone to a brand new re-review. Tonight I'll be re-reviewing Super Mario Bros. Super Mario Bros. Is a 2D platformer released in October to November of 1985 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. It was developed by Nintendo R&D 4 and published by, of course, Nintendo. Now, me and the original Super Mario Bros. Don't have a whole lot of history together. Unlike Mario's future titles like New Super Mario Bros. Wii and DS, and especially 64 DS, I never really played the original NES game. I first experienced this game on the 3DS's Virtual Console, where I did eventually beat it. But that was years ago, so now, here's the question. Is this game any good, and is it one I can recommend to you? Let's find out. So the plot of this game, much like all other NES games, is incredibly simple. The game takes place in the Mushroom Kingdom, a tribe of turtle creatures known as the Koopa Troopas, led by King Koopa, or Bowser as we know him today, turn the inhabitants into inanimate objects such as bricks. Bowser and his army also kidnap the ruler Toadstool, or Peach as we know her today. So she calls out to heroes to come save her, those being Mario and his younger brother Luigi. The two travel through 8 worlds, go through the castles before reaching Bowser himself, and save Peach and save the Mushroom Kingdom. And that was the plot. It's an NES game from the 80s, so you can't really fault the game for that. But overall, it's fine. I literally got nothing else to say, so let's just jump right into the gameplay, man. The gameplay of Super Mario Bros. Has us in control of Mario and Luigi, assuming you were to play this with a second player, and name of the game is jump, use power-ups, defeat enemies, and die. It's your standard 2D platformer. We have 4 items we could collect: the Super Mushroom, Fire Flower, Starman, and 1-ups. With all of these, minus the Super Mushroom and the 1-up, you feel like a god, especially with the Fire Flower and the Starman. But of course, there's a downside. When you get hit, you go back to Small Mario and are completely defenseless. In the underground levels, there are warp pipes we could take in order to get this game done faster. I always use these in order to finish the game fast. So, yeah, that's about it for the gameplay. Just like the story, it's basic. Visually, this held up pretty good. The color palette for a 1985 NES game is incredibly vibrant and colorful, and the enemy variety is also pretty good. OST wise, I mean, come on, who doesn't know the iconic themes from this game? The overworld, underground, castle, and the underwater themes are all classics to gaming history. So let's recap. The story is simple, gameplay is also simple, visually it is pretty good, and OST is a certified classic. Here are my closing thoughts. Overall, Super Mario Bros. Is easily a certified banger on the NES. I mean, come on, there's a reason why this game sold 395.06 million copies as of December 2021. It even got a sequel in Japan in June of 1986, simply titled Super Mario Bros. 2, but we know it as Super Mario Bros. 2: The Lost Levels. You know, I always heard this is one of the hardest games ever on the NES, but I say bring it on. I conquered the Dark Souls trilogy. I've beaten Demon's Souls 5 times in a row, and I especially beaten the American version of Castlevania 3. So how hard can this? Fuck! Shit! Ass! Oh, are you fucking kidding me right now? Holy hell, they weren't kidding. This game really is hard. If not for the enemy placement, then how about the level design? The most infamous of them being 2-2. But to keep it short, fuck Lost Levels! Avoid it like COVID-19! Overall, I give the original Super Mario Bros. A solid 7 out of 10, but now I want to know from you all. Did you play Super Mario Bros.? What did you think of it? And is it a game you would recommend to a friend? Leave your answers and more down in the comments. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and while you're here, consider subscribing and turn on the bell to be notified whenever I make a new video. As always, my social media links are down below. I've been Horror Kid, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everybody.